Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. You know, there are a lot of 86 Mustang GTs out there, but you know, some are just a little bit better than others, and some have some great parts put into them, and then some have some love and attention to detail that you don't get everywhere else. I think this is one of those cars. Let's take a walk around. You see some of the performance items that are on here and some of the quality that went into it, and I think you'll find it to be pretty spectacular. More importantly, you know, we have some great receipts with the car. It's only had 5,500 miles on it since it was totally restored, and I think that in the world of fast cars that are semi-sleepers, this is one of those cars. So let's start with the paint, for instance. This car is completely disassembled and repainted, and on top of it, when we open the hood, we'll look under the engine compartment too. That was all redone also. So come on up and let's check some of the quality of the paint for a second. See how you can read all those words? It's nice and crisp. You know, that's what you should be looking for. When you're online looking at these cars, you need to be able to read every word. You need to be able to see what kind of jacket the guy has who's taking photos of this. The video doesn't lie. The photo hides a lot of stuff. You know, and you need to be able to see the leaves crystal clear. If the guy has a car parked next to it, you need to be able to see the badges in the paint. And I think this car here definitely represents that. So a couple of small upgrades that I like that I see right away that I love is this right here. These are the Cobra style rims with not cheap tires on it. It's got Dunlops on it. And I think they really, first off, they fit beautifully inside the car. And secondly, they add just a little touch to the performance factor without having these huge bling wheels on there. That will let you know maybe something is extra under the hood. But extra under the hood is really why you would buy this car, because the drivetrain has quite a bit tied up in it. So let's take a peek at that. You know, I love the styling here, the way that they, before it came and changed, and these Fox body Mustangs, with the headlights the way they are, the flat black stripes down the hood, you know, it was an era. And during that era, that's kind of how they carried that. But I think that, I don't know, I think it's weathered the storm well as far as style and design go. Okay, so let's look under the hood for a second. The first thing hopefully you'll be able to notice is the upgraded fuel injection system. It's got the big Holley mass airflow sensor. It's got aluminum heads. This is a stroker motor. The internals of this car inside the motor are really where a lot of money was spent. It's got a special girdle in the bottom of the engine to keep the crankshaft in place at high RPMs. For instance, like Bassani headers. You know, this is all the expensive parts that you would do if you were building this car for yourself. Not a car that you were just flipping to get rid of, but a car that you were building yourself. You'd spend the kind of money, like for instance, the ceramic coated Bassani headers that we talked about. And all the chrome and billet under here. The air conditioning still works though, which is kind of nice because then it makes the car drivable too. This car has power windows, it has power locks. So it still has the creature comforts, but we're talking about a car that's making close to 400 horsepower when it originally came out of the factory in the low 200s. So it's quite a big difference when you get on this car, so make sure you're pointing straight. All right, let's look back here for a minute. Polished exhaust out the back. All the moldings have been repainted, the flat black. Just, I mean, I don't know, it's just nicely done. And this is kind of cool too, because all this stuff works. Even little stuff like the shocks that hold the lift gate up, you know, that's been redone. Upgraded sound system. Here, seats fold down still. Even this is nice, that still works. I know this sounds silly, but this is the kind of stuff that people don't fix, that costs a lot of money, believe it or not, to find. Like this, you know, it's the details that make you get a great car. Like the two lights still work. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that. It means that somebody spent the time fixing or replacing or replating or repairing, whatever it is, to make it as stock as possible. All right, let's take a peek inside and see how the interior has weathered the storm also. This may be an all-new interior, not sure, but it's really, really nice. It's showing 5,500 miles on the odometer, and that's what he told us. He reset it to 0 when he restored the car. So although it's not the actual mileage of the car, it's the actual mileage of all the new stuff on the car, which is probably as many parts as the whole car itself. Its seats are in great shape. I love the red piping on here. It looks awesome. Check this out, this is kind of cool. A late 80s vintage style phone. Oh, I think somebody's calling me. I don't know how to get to it, but anyway, it's the 80s calling. I love the 80s. Anyway, short throw shifter, and the shifter is super, super tight. Like it hardly moves at all in its slots, and really, really it's nice. Stock radio is still in place. We can do this too. If you want to keep this stock looking interior, we can put a digital sound system in the glove box or hide it behind the seats or something like that. And check this out too, the back seat's even really nice. Seat belts are all there. Fabric is there, new headliner. Just an awesome car, man. It really is. Just very nice here. A couple added gauges right here. Got the microphone still in place for the phone. I just wanted you to hear what this sounds like with the upgraded camshaft and all the forged parts inside the car. It sounds great at idle, and I'll whack it a little bit just so you can hear it. Bassani does such a nice job of the exhaust. I mean, it's just enough that it's, you know, it's crisp, but listen to it, man, it sounds really good back here. All right, in closing up this video, you know, we've looked and talked about a lot of stuff. The paint, how beautiful it was, even painted under the hood, all the details of, you know, the trim being redone, the interior being very nice, redone, the transmission being redone, the fresh clutch, upgraded posi unit with 410 gears because you have the 5-speed, so it's nice overdrive, upgraded wheels and tires. I mean, it just goes on and on. You know, you got racing cam, the support system inside the engine, the upgraded MAFS airflow sensor. It's just a long, long list of items that quite honestly cost more than the asking price of this car. So if you're looking for a really cool Fox body, this is an awesome piece to drive. It definitely rolls on down the road, and it's kind of a sleeper because it spanked most modern cars today. Anyway, if you can find a way to get this in your garage, do what you can. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.